2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henning Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Rich, how do you see this one shaking out?
It was Brooke who won their most recent encounter, so let's expect some fireworks this week, Luke.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence. Getting ready to play their third. Getting off to a great start at this event.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it, so yes, birdie on the first, great job.
He's currently tied for third. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Bit disappointing, that one. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This putt is of 9 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, just missed. Well holed. Let's move on. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. A birdie putt awaits. This one has eyes for the hole. Well done. Take the birdie. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Handy out of the bunker there. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Currently 2 under for the day. Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still
enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Going with the 7. Pretty sure that one's headed left. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? An opportunity to make a par here. Ooh. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it a 2, well, that's a tall order.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one's headed right, Rich. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
And it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Not ideal to find the fairway bunker, but a chance to make amends. Well, that was a good strike. Even for the day. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. Like the look of this one. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Opting for the 5-wood. That's not the outcome they were after.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
This putt is for double bogey. Yeah, we'll take that. So far, so good, but it's only early days, Rich, in this rivalry.
Up early on their rival, which is exactly where you want to be, but a lot of golf still to go until the end of the tournament.
Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Lovely effort, that. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
That was a gallant attempt. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Yeah, good job. Nice par. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
A chance for the top 10 here if you can make this. Just didn't drop. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
good would that have been if it had dropped? He's currently sharing 8th position. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. That's not what they were looking for.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Ooh, that almost went down. He has this putt to save his par. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Yeah, nicely played.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
A spot in the all-important top 5 awaits if you can hold this putt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. An opportunity to make their par. Ouch, that hurts. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
This sand shot awaits. Oh, that was a good strike. It was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Was on a good line. Putting for a bogey. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole. That's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Tell you what, watch out. This guy's going to be on full tilt here shortly.
If you want to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
This putt from around 18 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This is on a great line.
Oh, so close. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in two would be very tempting.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. From the sand, looking to get up and down. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
It looks like he pushed that one. Putting for bogey. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. And there you have it. I'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Absolutely. It's always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you just don't quite have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive.